Hello everybody, my name is 711 and welcome to the 17th episode of Pokemon FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke. So in the last episode we tackled all of the Safari Zone. So one thing that I forgot to do in the last episode was drop off these gold teeth. And now we can get the last HM in the game. And so now, with our team looking a little bit over leveled now, at least I think, I'm going to access Saffron City for the first time and do some shenanigans over there. So we have to go into this building, talk to the old lady over here, and get the tea. You shouldn't spend all your money on drinks. Try this instead. Obtain the tea. Nothing beats thirst like some hot tea. It really is the best. That's actually quite true, guys. Tea is very, very good for you. So, one last thing before we leave here is I'm actually going to teach Flamethrower to Appa. So, was it this one? Yes. We obtained TM35. Okay, TM case 35. The reason why we're going to do this is because Appa can't learn any other fire type moves by level up other than Ember. At least that was its best move. So now with Flamethrower, we're going to just be annihilating enemies now. Whoops. Okay, so that is pretty awesome. And so let's go over here now. And let's go into Saffron City. Maybe. Okay. And yes, we are able to go in there. So we have a lot of things to do now. We could go fight Sabrina. We could go fight Koga back in Fuchsia. We could go and fight the fighting dojo. We could take on Giovanni. We could go to Cycling Road. We just have so many things to do. It's pretty crazy. So I think we're gonna go in here first. At least that's what I choose to do. So this is one of the only buildings in which you can run inside. So that's pretty cool. So, who do I have up front? I have Darude. Good. Hey kid, what are you wandering here for? So, I know I said that I would try to take on a lot of trainers during grinding, but since taking on these Team Rockets is more so of the story, then I think I'm just going to try to fight these guys. You know, we'll fight them together. So Wooper is of the ground type. So let's go into Littlefoot and let's go for a magical leaf and destroy this Wooper. Next is a Groudon. Let's stay in. I would switch into Poseidon, but with the sunny day up, it's just not worth it. So let's go for Magical Leaf, which is good, and Scary Face is not so good. And let's go for... Oh, you have Ancient Power? That would have been scary if you got the boosts. So let's go into... Who can take a Seedot? Let's go into a Winona. Because most of the game time you've actually had is just flying around for us. So, how about your Wing Attack? Bop, goodbye. Next is a Blossom. Blossom comes in. Wing Attack, Bop, goodbye. And Crystal is Dunzo Funzo. So next we have Landon with a Fortress. Let's go into Appa And let's flamethrower. Goodbye, Fortress. That sturdy doesn't work in this generation. Next we have a Zubat. Let's go into Darude. And let's Rock Slide. Of course you miss. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. You can fight us, yeah. So you have Alpha. Poor Alpha. Bite, that's good. Next up is a Steelix. Let's go into Appa and let's Flamethrower. Good, very good. And let's stay in Earthquake. You see what I mean, guys? Fire Stab and Ground Stab is like incredibly useful. So I'm gonna actually skip ahead a couple floors just so that we can find that that key, whatever you want to call it, secret key, card key. Alright, and now we can go back and do all those things that we were going to do. So there's no Roar Beam. Thunder Punch is special in this generation. Mary can just take care of that. Alright. That's not what I want to do. Okay, let's go back down to the second floor. We fought you. We fought you. We fought you. And let's fight you. There's a Ladybug. Rock Slide. Next is a Bulbasaur. Let's go into Appa. And Flamethrower again. This team is actually really scary. I didn't see who that was. So I'm going to go into Poseidon. There's a Shroomish. Okay, we can Ice Beam. Nice. Manectric. Back into Appa. You see what I'm saying, guys? Stab Ground is extremely useful. And Stab Fire is also extremely useful. So that is great. We're getting a lot of money here too. And you can teach us Thunder Wave, is that correct? Yes. We'll have to remember that for later. So now we're on the third floor. Quit messing with us, kid. Okay. We have a Blissey here who's not going to enjoy that Rock Slide one bit. We have a Starmie who's not going to enjoy a Thunder Punch one bit. We outspeed though, which is neat. And Marigold's level 36. Next up we have a Caterpie. Well, anyone can take this on. Let's go into Winona. And Wing Attack. Alright. Okay. Let's go over here. We find a nice Firestone. And let's see what you have. You have an Ampharos. You probably can't touch me, can you? You can growl. Okay. You can lower my speed a lot. Next you have a Lunatone, so I'm going to switch into Poseidon. And let's go for a Surf. Bop, goodbye. Wayne is defeated. Very nice. Did I already go this way? Yes, I did. No, I didn't want to do that. Alright. And I didn't want to go that way either. Alright. So, third floor is done. Let's hop into the fourth floor. Intruder spotted. Next, he sends out a Geodude. And I'll switch to Poseidon. That Magnitude is pretty strong. So there's a Water Gun. Goodbye. Next is a Drowsy. Okay, Drowsy is weak to Dark. Let's send him to Rude. And Bite. Poison Gas missed, thank goodness. Next is a Roselia. Let's go into Littlefoot. We haven't seen Littlefoot in a little while. And let's go for a Gust. We're still one-shots, even though Gust is actually getting pretty weak. Now we're learning some stronger moves across the board. We have TM for Protect. That's pretty nice. And let's fight another Rocket Grunt. This guy's a slow poke. Let's switch into Mary. Take the headbutt. There's a Thunder Punch. Goodbye, Slowpoke. Next is a Celebi. Okay, let's go into Winona for this one. Okay, this is kind of a little scarier because this is a legendary. You know, crazy stats. Let's go for a wing attack. You know, guys, my Pokemon are really over-leveled. I'm actually really surprised about that. I mean, if all your Pokemon ever... You have Ancient Power. If all your Pokemon ever do is fight the trainers, then your levels should, quote-unquote, should be fine. Even for a team of 6. But okay. Let's just go on. And let's fight. You have a Crawdaunt. I don't like that. Let's go into Mary. The taunt. Oh, I can't Thunder Wave you. Darn. Okay, so here's the Rude. It grew a level. And I think that's it for... Oh! There's a little more. You find Ice Heal, an Aspire Berry, which I think is the same thing, a Mental Herb, and you don't do anything for us. Okay. And now there's you. Geez, there's just a lot of trainers around. So you have an Intimidate. Let's see how much this Rock Slide... Wow. This Intimidate is actually going to help you survive 2 Rock Slides. Geez, these guys are such a low level that... it seems like the only thing that's going to hold us back is... the only thing that's going to hold us back is the amount of PP we have, and even then, we should be fine anyway. So let's Water Gun this Piloswine. Goodbye. And we have a Kangaskhan. I'm going to stay in and Surf, because Surf is... Nope, I'm going to Water Gun. Surf. Oh, I do. I have that item. Poseidon's holding that item to flinch. That actually came in handy there. Imagine if it went for Double Edge and destroyed Poseidon's life. That would not have been good. Okay. I haven't fought you yet. We studied Pokeball technology. I wonder what that's going to lead up to. Let's go for... Oh, I'm out of Rock Slides. Let's go for Bites. And there's a flinch. Next up is a Love Disc. Let's switch into Littlefoot. And let's go for a Magical Leaf, because those never miss. Wow, Littlefoot, you're actually quite slow. Let's go into Winona to take this Dunsparce on. And how about a Fly? Oh, the predictions of this glare. And there's the Wing Attack. You are gone. Next is a Quagsire. Back into Littlefoot we go. Whew, this is so much fun. Let's slow down a little bit here. Let's slow down. I'm having too much fun. Let's go for Magical Leaf. Alright. Quagsire goes down. Okay. Let's have the card key open that door. We found the fresh water. That's pretty useful. Those thugs that took over our building. Their boss said he was looking for strong Pokemon. I hope our president managed to avoid trouble. Well, in that case, I have some bad news for you. Giovanni's with the president right now, interrogating. Okay, so there's Torment. It's not smart to pick a fight with Team Rocket. Well, I guess it means I'm not smart. And I'm fine with admitting that. Okay, we can't go this way. Okay. And I think that means that this floor is wrapped up. So that was the 5th floor. Okay. First 5 floors are wrapped up. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Okay, let's try to keep count here. So there's the first Rocket Brother. And there's a Sneasel. And we're not gonna fight with Darude anymore. Who should come in? Let's go with Mary. Because I don't know what this Sneasel... I don't know how strong this thing is. Okay. Feint attack is actually... You know what? Come to think of it. Dark. The dark typing is special in this generation. Ice is special in this generation. Which means that with Sneasel's really low special attack stat, Sneasel's like really, really bad in this game. Come to think of it. And you go for Screech. Okay, that's perfectly fine with me. Let's go for a Thundershock, end your life, and let's just move on. So next is a Vulpix, which I would love to Rock Slide, but I'm going to Earthquake this one. So in comes Appa. And let's Earthquake. So goodbye Vulpix. And Operator Sonya was defeated. Flame out. Exactly, flame out, because I just took out your Vulpix. So... You dare betray Team Rocket? Yes, I actually do dare betray Team Rocket. And you'll see how far my treachery goes. So here's a Scizor. I keep forgetting to switch out Darude from the front. Okay, Scizor actually gives our team a lot of... You Pursuit! Predicting the switch. Without Appa, without a fire type move on the whole team, Scizor would actually pose a very large threat. Not gonna lie, because their physical defense is actually really good. So here's a Tangela, which is probably going to accept the same fate as Scizor. Tangela's pretty cool. Next up is a Heracross, which I'm going to swap into a Nona. Just trying to spread the EXP, share the love, you know what I'm trying to say. Let's go for Wing Attack. This should one-shot, as it does. And Maryland Operator. All these, it seems like all these rockets were randomized into operators. So let's see what we find here. We find a Dragon Scale. Okay. We find a PP Up. Those will be useful later on. So let's fight another guy here. You look like a scientist, but you're actually a poet. And Darude is still up front. Okay. I'm going to switch into Appa. You know, Psychic Stab would actually be quite useful for us. We're gonna Poison Tail. Okay. Let's Earthquake. And Seviper's gone. Next up is a Ditto. Let's go into Winona. I think that my plan here is to outspeed, go for Wing Attack, and see if you even get a chance to transform. You do not. Goodbye, Ditto. Houndour. Excuse me. Houndour is out here now, and let's go into Poseidon. Houndour is pretty cool. I want to say that a water gun will finish you off, and it does. Preserving the PP. Next we have a Tauros. I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to surf. Awesome. Next is a Persian. I'm going to go into Mary. You have some pretty good bulk. Fan attack doesn't do anything. Hardly anything. And down you go. Is there anything over here? No? Okay, so we've fought one Rocket Brother so far. Is this another one? Yes, it is. So now we're up to 2 out of 4 Rocket Brothers. So, and we still have Darude up front. Come on! Pidgeot's pretty cool to be seeing around here. Next we have a Lantern. Lantern is bad news for Darude. So let's go into Littlefoot. Ugh, excuse me. And Leftovers brings me back up to full. Magical Leaf does not take it out. The second one will. And he's upset that he lost. Card key, open the door. There's an item over here. Is that a TM? For overheat. Wow. Okay. A child intruder? That must be you. It actually is. So Darude is still up front. I fell for the taunt. Goodbye. And I'm trying to learn Scary Face. I'm going to say no to Scary Face. We have a Nose Pass, which is not going to appreciate a Surf from Poseidon. Nose Pass is actually pretty bulky, but that doesn't matter. It's a crit! Oh, Poseidon, you're doing so well. You're doing so well. Jeez, this is a pretty big place. Hehe, you mistook me for a Sylph-worker. And there's Poet Landing with a Sharpedo, and Darude is still up front. Okay, I'm gonna make a mental note to switch Darude out after this battle, because this is getting ridiculous. Sharpedo is a really cool Pokemon that you don't see in this game very often, because Sharpedo is actually, you know, a Gen 3 Pokemon. And there's a little bit of rough skin. Next is a Tyrogue, which I think that Winona would love to take on for herself. It is a her, right? Yes, it is a her. So, Tyrogue. Let's just wing attack this Tyrogue and be done with it. There it is. Goodbye. And we find the Thunderstone. Cool. Oh. Yeah, let's switch Darude out. Let's put Poseidon up front. And let's see what you have to offer. Piloswine, goodbye. Next you have a Metagross. Okay, let's switch into Appa. And let's go for a Flamethrower. Next is a Lantern. Let's go into... Whoops, not Darude, Littlefoot. Lantern actually does a lot of damage to this team. Winona can't take a Thunderbolt. Darude can't take, you know, a Water Pulse. Appa can't take a Water Pulse. Littlefoot couldn't take an Ice Beam. It's just, you know, that typing is so good. That water gun is literally not going to do anything after leftover recovery. So we are already 25 minutes into this episode. Let's go a little more. And you guys are just freaking out. Okay. That's as far as you'll go. So 7 out of 11 floors are completed. Let's go for a surf. Goodbye, Ninetales. You're not Drought. You're not living. Clefairy. Let's go into Littlefoot. Boy, guys, Littlefoot has been with us through thick and thin for so long. And here's a seal. You're not living that. And an Omanyte. You're definitely not living a Magical Leaf. Awesome. You're trying to learn Body Slam. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think this is finally time for us to get rid of Razor Leaf. Honestly. Okay. And let's fight you. You're causing us problems. That's right. I'm here to cause problems for Team Rocket. And oh my goodness. Do I have a switch in for this? Appa can't take anything. Mary may not take 2 hits. Darude is a no. And I think you may know Ice Beam by now. Maybe Icy Wind. Jeez, man. I'm gonna have to stay in Twister. And we got the flinch. And we got a second flinch. There's a Body Slam, and I'm paralyzed. Okay. I'm getting kind of low on health here. So let's go into the bag and... Whoops, wrong button. Let's find one of those super potions I bought. Another water pulse, that's gonna do 9 damage. Let's go for Twister, and another Twister should finish you. Okay, now I'm paralyzed and confused, so let's heal. Another water pulse. And there we go. Next is a Machoke. I'm going to switch into Winona. And let's go for a wing attack. Bop, goodbye. And Wellington is good. Wellington is gone, I mean. What do you have to say? I wonder if Sylph is finished. Well, if I have anything to do about it. Not if I can help it. So Poseidon is severely crippled now. Let's go into Winona. I really don't like leading with Winona because all Winona has is normal and flying type moves. If a rock type or a steel type or a bulky ghost comes in, there, you see? Perfect example. Perfect example. So let's go into Mary. Hope Mary doesn't die at anything. Good. Let's Thunder Punch. Goodbye, Skarmory. And Winona grows a level. Will Mary grow a level? Not quite. Togepi. Oh, why not? Let's stay in. Let's have Mary grow a level. Thunder Punch. Goodbye. Next up is a Rapid Dash. Let's go into Appa because Appa has Rock Slide. There's a Tail Whip. And Rock Slide takes it out. Appa grows level 39. Very nice, very nice. Let's keep Winona out. I know, guys, I have a lot of healing items, but I don't really want to... X special, cool. I don't really want to use my healing items right now because I know that there's a healing bed that's just coming up really soon. I think it's the 9th floor. This looks like it. I'm gonna have to fight a trainer here. And by trainer, I mean one of the 4 rocket grunts. So we're up to 3 rocket grunts now. So let's go for wing attack with the crit. Crit might have mattered there. Let's go for a Zoomerl. You don't have huge power. Bubble Beam. Goodbye. Quick attack. Next we have an Elekid. Let's go into Appa to fight this Elekid. And there's an Earthquake. Goodbye. Noel. And here's the healing spot. Okay. I'm going to wrap this episode up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give this video a like and subscribe for more to come. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.